Hi, how you doing? Okay, this is kind of a little bit different of a video. It's just kind of an attempt to go a direction I wouldn't normally go because I hate politics. It's about what I think of in night, not about politics, but like what would I do if I was made the president? What if I was in charge? Like, well, what would I do? Okay, Miss Smarty Pants, what would you do then if you were in charge? Type thing. Okay, number one. So like this is like if I'm what would my campaign be to be, vote Angie Ducharme president. Number one, we do all international involvement through the UN. Obviously, right there I would lose instantly, but that's what I think. Number two, we make world peace a top priority. Number three, we give tax cuts for those investing in hemp products in an effort to replace plastic and petroleum products. Number four, we use all the money saved from not investing more into our military to invest into making electricity with renewable resources, solar, wind, hydro, and hemp. Number four, number five, legalize cannabis. Number six, legalize prostitution. Number seven, revive the First Amendment. For real's the First Amendment. I'm not register your church type thing, but something that can be shown to be a real belief that someone has, that it becomes none of your business. We got to end morality policing once and for all so we can focus on the real things that matter, which is real basic, just safety, more along the lines of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Revive the First Amendment. Get it? Number eight, spend more energy and money on education of youth and sports. Those are the things we should be aspiring to after we've got our problems fixed with how we're treating the earth. Number nine, have open mic every night in my backyard. In my house, I would design it so that it's a place where everybody can come. Free electricity, there's amps and everything you need right there. Your band can set up, and it's open mic night. Internet, it'll be filmed on a channel that just shows each night the open mic night, and people can come for free and perform, and it's just kind of like a party in my backyard every night. But it'll be on international TV, and you can say things before you play and things like that, and maybe even not really do music, but show your painting or something like that. Number 10, make minimum wage livable. And number 11, these are you could say my top 11, because there's going to be more, but get more jobs for people with more jobs for the city, like more garbage cans, more garbage collectors, more, just like more city employees, filling in the gaps, put more thought into trying to figure out, getting to know the homeless people and trying to figure out what kind of job the city could do them, or could give them to to get them up to that minimum wage thing that's livable. That, if all we need, if minimum wage is livable, and we have ways to get everybody up to that, and we have a job for everybody that's that, then everybody should be fine. And healthcare is way too expensive. I don't know about the Obama thing, getting insurance. I think that we should just get government help. Then we spend ridiculous amounts of money on really stupid things. Like, it's just we're applying the money in the wrong places. So the things I've mentioned, these are more the areas, like the morality policing. As soon as if someone's trying to say, no, the Bible says, and we don't want homosexuals in the bathrooms because they're all perverts, and these things that, like, the Westboro Baptists, and like these things that these people say, as soon as we realize that it's for religious reasons, it instantly it should be ridiculous in the court of law. The court of law is not a place for morality policing. That's your church and your religion and your whatever. But it's not a legal matter. We have real things to attend to keep everybody safe and to make things livable, and blah blah blah. So, focus more on educating the youth, a fantastic education of the youth where, they travel to different countries and they have people from different countries come and cook them food live in the classroom and just, uh, give them really special experiences to like make them, just invest in them because they're what we care about and they're what we believe in and they're what. And like we invest a lot of money in war and products that aren't even aren't even going to help the situation with the earth, and we don't care about things like animals getting extinct. Like I think it's a question. Our priorities are just not quite where they need to be. And then as far as all these gun shootings and stuff like that, number 12 would be, and this is a big one, you know, yes, you can own a gun legally, but you got to have a waiting period, and I don't even think we should have semi-automatic guns. I think just there should be no fully automatic nor semi-automatic. Just well, I guess semi-automatic means as fast as you pull the trigger. I guess but it should be more strict if it's semi-automatic than just a single shot thing. And just because it's supposed to be just for hunting and just for shooting targets. That's what guns are supposed to be, and for defending against the government if the government comes against the people, which is part of what we had in mind with the Second Amendment. I believe that. So I would say that we don't want to do away with guns, but we just need to figure out, what we're trying to do with guns, which is really just those things. And then so like, also we need fully automatic guns against the government. No, that's not true. No. If it's that bad, then our country's fallen apart. And it would have been for other things that we should have thought of before then. We can't just these school shootings and things like that. Like I said, the youth are the big deal. If they're coming after our youth because they hate themselves. If you know anything about human psychology, it's these kids hate themselves, so that everything will help. All of these things will help because it'll make a world that makes people feel more loved and appreciated as individuals, and then they won't have that much hatred. Not that it's anybody's fault like that or anything. It's really complicated and ugly and horrible. And obviously, I'm not smart enough to say exactly what we should do, but we can't, like give up by letting people have the guns like that. That's giving up. That's like saying, well, there's nothing we can do anyway. There is something we can do, you know. So see, it's like priorities. Like these things, that's safety. That's like a big priority. That's a real thing, very real. It's like, oh, what? No, come on. This doesn't because no. Like these things that really matter, where it's not a discussion and like you're going into morality now. Cut it out. No, you know. That's cute. Do that behind the scenes, not during these legal matters. You know and get the priorities back in the right place, which is the youth and the earth, and just taking care of our bodies and our earth and our surround each other and taking care of things instead of destroying things.